Hi Taurus, welcome to the channel. My name is Echo Moon. Today I am giving you your I love reading. This is a general reading, so it can apply to singles or couples. It can, resonate with some of you, not all of you. So just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Check out your other signs, your moon, your rising, your moon and rising sign. But this is for Taurus, sun, moon, and rising. I am currently painting this room, so that's why it looks a little deconstructed in the background, so excuse that. But what we're going to do today is my typical 5-card spread. I can't talk. Get it together. I can't talk. But anyway, we're going to do typical... Pause for a second. Let me just pause for a second. We're going to do a typical 5-card spread. We're going to do it with the oracle cards. So your situation, your challenge, your focus, your advice, and your outcome. And then we're going to clarify it with the tarot cards. So before I even get into the reading, the cards are already blessed. I meditated on your sign. Now I make notes, because before I was just trying to freestyle, but there's so many signs and it's just like I can't remember all of that. So anyway, so what I got from some of you guys, or the energy that I felt from some of you guys, is that you're not focused on a relationship. You're focused on other things. You're focused on your life. You're focused on getting your life on track. You're focused on your work. You're just focused on you. A relationship isn't, if you're single, relationship may not be what's on the brain right now. Love is not on the brain for you right now. What I also felt was that if you do have, so somebody's going to be coming in for some of you guys, like you're going to meet somebody new, but be careful, because this person who's coming in, they have like a manipulative energy about them. Like they're a good actor or actress. Technically the word is actor, because that applies to both men and women, but whatever. They're a good actor or actress, and they can be emotionally manipulating, and they take your kindness as a weakness. They take your generosity as a weakness, and it's kind of like they're cunning, you know what I'm saying? But you're going to get clarity on that. You're going to get like signs. So just make sure that you meditate, you go within, you pray, whatever method you choose to get answers. Ask spirit for an answer, light some candles, don't stare directly in the flame, but kind of like, put your gaze around the flame and see if, something hits you, and go with your intuition, whatever that first gut feeling is, that is basically your true self speaking to you, your true self speaking. So you want to go with that. Okay. So go with that emotion. Again, this is for some of you guys. So let's get into the reading. Let's see what the cards say for lie. And this is, again, your love reading. And we're not going to take that because those are 2 cards. Okay. One of my nose is itchy. All right. So for your situation, we have breathe. For your challenge, we have time for a nap. For your focus, we have come to the edge. For your advice, we have deep knowing. For your outcome, we have regeneration. That's nice. That's nice. Hold on, my nose is itching. It's itching on the inside, but I'm not like trying to pin nose. So so excuse me, I'm not, sometimes it itches, and I don't have allergies. So let's get into it. So for your current situation, we have breathe, focus. Yeah, the thing with my camera phone, because I'm using camera phone this time because I feel like the audio is better, and also the quality is better as well, and I have to send whatever. Either way, I hope you guys can hear me. That was some feedback that I got from the other videos from that crappy ass camera I was using. So this one, but I do notice that it auto focuses a lot. So I'm going to try to not move as much. So we have breathe for your current situation. So breathe is basically meditating, taking some time out, going within, finding your answers, feeling in the end, you know, trusting your intuition, which is typically what I just said. So that's where you're at right now. And it doesn't necessarily have to be in relation to, you know, a manipulative person. It could be, again, for yourself, or it could be if you're in a relationship, you're just taking a time out. You're just taking a breather right now. You know, the relationship itself could be taking a break. Maybe some expectations are not met and you want to focus somewhere else. So let's see. For your challenge, we have time for a nap, which I don't necessarily think this is a challenge, because what this is basically saying is that you're not taking a break. Some of you may not be taking a break. So that might be a challenge for some, not all, obviously, but for some of you guys, you're not, it's kind of like you're not, it's like, you know, you need to relax and chill out, but you're not doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're still, you know, up here, you're still working, you're still trying to put your focus and energy on other things, and what you really need to do is just really just chill. Just chill. What your focus is right now is come to the edge. So come to the edge. This is basically taking a risk. This is showing yourself, like, this is like showing all of you, you know, like when we meet people, like when we start out in the relationship, of course, they call it like the honeymoon phase, you know, you show the best of yourself and everything's like la, 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 la. But, you know, it takes some time for the most part, for some people, and especially for earth signs, it takes some time to show sides of us, because I can relate on Capricorn, but it takes some time to show sides of us that we keep hidden. So when it comes to come to the edge, it's kind of like you're focusing on, I feel, you know, taking that time out, going within, and kind of like, you know, knowing that you have to be vulnerable at sometimes. You know, at times, you have to be vulnerable. You have to be able to open yourself up. It's not always go, go, go. It's not always up here. It's, you know, get in touch with both your masculine and your feminine energies. Okay. And I've been getting that for earth signs. Like, you need to balance out, like Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, like it's a balance. I feel like there's a lot of masculine energy going on right now, and I feel like it needs to be balanced out with the feminine energy, the yin and the yang. Okay, so for the advice, we have deep knowing, intuition. Trust your intuition. If you feel it in your gut, go with it. That's pretty much what this card is saying. Okay, and it's funny because it matched meditation, but that's, I mean, there's really nothing left else to say about this card besides, you know, go within. Like, I feel like you're already doing that, but your advice is to trust your intuition. If you're dealing with somebody who is, you know, manipulative or conniving, or, you know, they're cheating on you, they're sneaking out on you, if you know this, if you have that feeling, don't preoccupy yourself with other things. Stop, take that breather, all right? Chill the hell out and focus on, go within and find that answer, because you know the answer. Like, some people don't want to face it. Some people are like, you know, sorry, there's like a gnat around me. Some people are just, it's kind of like they don't want to face the truth. It's like, I know, but I just don't want to focus on that right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll get to it, just not right now. The outcome is you're going to get to it, because there's going to be regeneration. This is a rebirth. This is putting it into things that you feel that you know, no longer belong in your life. A new start, a fresh start. And that's what you're going to get. That is what the outcome is. So let's get some clarifiers. Fun, 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 fun. This is good, Taurus. This is good. This is good. I dig it. So we're going to get a clarifier for breathe. So again, current situation is breathe. Being in that meditative state, taking some time out for you, going within. You got a lot of going within happening during this month when it comes to your love life. So we have Page of Wands. So that's kind of like initiating. It's just like you want to start something new. You're passionate about it, but I feel like right now you need to, you're taking your time. You're not rushing into things, because the Page of Wands, or this is wand energy, this is fire energy. It's a fast moving energy. It's not something that's slow. It's not like the Page of Pentacles, or it's not Pinnacle energy, okay? Or even sword energy, where it's all about the mind. This is, you know, you have a goal in mind, you want to go with it. This is all about initiation. So, or beginning something, okay? So some of you guys could be beginning a relationship. You guys could be at the beginning stages of it. You know, starting off that communication. That is currently where you're at. It's like the relationship is at. There's a gnat flying around here, and it's annoying the hell out of me. And I'm just like, I just let them be, but it's just like, you know, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, it's kind of like, excuse me, it's the beginning stages of a relationship, the beginning stages of something that you feel passionate about, a person that you feel passionate about. It could be a fire sign, but it could be any sign, you know. We got a little bit of everything here except for Earth so far. And I'm looking at the Oracle cards. We got air, so air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We got Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. We got Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We don't have any Earth. All right, so let's focus on your challenge. Let's get a clarifier for your challenge, yes? So, your challenge is time for a nap. So some of you guys are not chilling out. Excuse me. Some of you guys are not taking a break when you need to. Let's see. Queen of Wands. Some more fire. So, wait, let me do this. I'm going to put out the cards because I feel like that takes less time. Let me put out the cards first, and then I'm going to go over them, okay? So we're going to clarify for come to the edge. That is in your focus position. Taking a risk, showing you, all of you, right? What's clarifying that? The Queen of Cups. So far we have 2 queens and a page. This is getting interesting. For deep knowing, we have the 3 of Wands. That popped out. We have Justice for the regeneration. So that is in your outcome position. So we already went over the situation where you're in a meditative state. You're going within, you know, you are at peace with the way things are right now. And you're also at peace with where you're at right now in your relationship. Like I said, some of you guys are at the beginning stages, just beginning to talk to somebody, getting to know them. Or you could also be taking a new approach on your current relationship as well. And if you're single, then, you know, you're putting yourself out there. It's kind of like you're realizing, like, all right, I'm ready. But I get a sense it's like I'm ready, but I still have more things to do, kind of thing. versus like I'm ready and I'm ready to like charge for it. It's like I'm ready, but let me do some more work on me. So for your challenge position, we have take a nap, and that is clarified by the Queen of Wands. So again, you could be dealing with a fire sign. A fire sign could be the person that is coming in towards you. Again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But you know, this could also be your energy too. Wanting to go, you know, having a direction and focusing on it and putting all your energy into it and all your, you know, your passion into it, you know, and not taking that time out for yourself. And that's where the challenge is. It's like you care about everything else but you, when you really need to be focused on you. Some of you guys, okay? Now, for your focus, we have come to the edge, and that is paired with Queen of Cups. So what did I say when I said this? This is basically, you know, one, you could be dealing with the water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Or two, this could be you balancing out your masculine and your feminine energy, because the Queen of Cups is all about emotion. We're in the heart on the sleeve, you know, that nurturing, you know, that motherly or fatherly, because this is not gender specific, okay? The king or the queens, what have you, man, woman, doesn't matter. Energy is energy. So yeah, so basically you're getting in touch. It's kind of like you could be showing one side of yourself, but you're focusing on showing that vulnerable side of yourself as well. And that's beautiful. That is nice. What's clarifying the deep knowing card is the Three of Wands, which makes sense, because the Three of Wands, it's like, you know, it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you're waiting for a sign, but you're gonna get that sign. It's like you're waiting for that sign, but it's just like you're patiently waiting for it because you know it's coming to you. It's like you could be watching that person, or you could not be watching that person, and you just know like their true colors is just gonna show. Like, you know, I'm gonna focus elsewhere and let this person really show me who they are. For your outcome, we had regeneration, so this is rebirth, and we have justice, so this is balancing, you know, balancing out, you know, the newness, the finding a balance with the masculine or the feminine energy, finding a balance within yourself. This could also be representative of someone who is going to court, you know, justice, the justice system, child support, divorcing somebody, getting married, you know. Getting that marriage license. But I feel like this is just destiny working in your favor and giving you that rebirth. Like, that's something that you needed to do anyway. And that's why you're focusing on, you know, being more vulnerable in your relationships. And, you know, this is a love reading, so it doesn't necessarily have to be, you know, a lover, somebody who you're very, like somebody who you're sleeping with or intimate with. This could be a relative, this could be a friend, this could be a co-worker, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, it is love. You might not have love for a co-worker, but it could be a relative, or it could be a friend, an old friend, okay? So, Taurus, I hope this resonated with you. Please like, share, subscribe, comment below. I'll catch you on the next video, which should be the later half of my reading, so the second half of my. I wish you love and light, blessings, and I'll see you later. Bye.